Hello, YouTube. Long time no see. You're looking well. Yeah, so not much has happened here since my last video, my last big video, which kind of went viral as hidden videos go. Anyway, that's in the past. What can I say? And I've been doing some reading since then. Namely, this. And I've decided I sort of want to read you bits and pieces of the Physics of the Impossible, if not the whole thing. And also start doing proper videos where I'm not just sitting around the whole video, just sitting there talking to you. And so, Physics of the Impossible by Michio Kaku. Praise for Michio Kaku. Blah blah blah. Very pretty title page. Illustrating a wormhole. Contents. So we're going to start off with Class 1 impossibilities, such as the first one. We're going to start off with Class 1 improbabilities. First one being force fields. The quote to start this thing is 1. When a distinguished elderly scientist states that something is possible, he is almost certainly right. When he states that something is impossible, he is very probably wrong. 2. The only way of discovering the limits of the possible is to venture a little way past them into the impossible. 3. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Those are Arthur C. Clarke's 3 laws. Shields up! In countless Star Trek episodes, this is the first order that Captain Kirk barks out to the crew, raising the force fields to protect the Starship Enterprise against enemy fire. So vital are the force fields in Star Trek that the tide of battle can be measured by how the force field is holding up. Whenever power is more drained from the force fields, the Enterprise suffers more and more damaging blows to its hull, until it finally surrenders to the inevitable. Or until finally surrender is inevitable. So what is a force field? In science fiction, it's deceptively simple. A thin, invisible, yet impenetrable barrier able to deflect lasers and rockets alike. At first glance, a force field looks so easy that its creation as a battlefield field seems imminent. One expects that any day some enterprising inventor will announce the discovery of a defensive force field. But the truth is far more complicated. In the same way Edison's light bulb revolutionized modern civilization, a force field could profoundly affect every aspect of our lives. The military could use force fields to become invulnerable, creating an impenetrable shield against enemy missiles and bullets. By pressing Bridges, superhighways, and roads could in theory be built by simply pressing a button. Entire cities could sprout instantly in the desert, with skyscrapers made entirely of force fields. Force fields erected over cities could enable their inhabitants to modify the effects of their weather, high winds, blizzards, tornadoes, at will. Cities could be built under the oceans within the safe canopy of a force field. Glass, steel, and mortar could be entirely replaced. Yet, oddly enough, a force field is perhaps one of the most difficult devices to create in the laboratory. In fact, some physicists believe it might actually be impossible, without modifying its properties. Michael Faraday to force fields originates from the work of the great 19th century scientist Michael Faraday. Faraday was born to working-class parents. His father was a blacksmith, and eked out a meager existence as an apprenticeship bookbinder in the early 1800s. The young Faraday was fascinated by the enormous breakthroughs in uncovering the mysterious properties of 2 new forces, electricity and magnetism. Faraday devoured all he could concerning these topics and attended lectures by Professor Humphrey Davy at the Royal Institution of London. To learn more about what happens to Faraday, and if force fields are even possible, tune in next time. Easy way to do that? Hit the little button up there. Should be around there. Yeah, just hit that button and yeah, you'll get to see more of my videos.